Welcome to the Power Reel Healthy Shoulder Program. The Power Reels are great for strengthening those shoulders. They have constant tension through the whole range of motion, which makes it ideal for strengthening and rehabilitating those shoulders. So let's get started. We're going to put the arms out in front of us with the elbows right next to the side for external rotation, okay? Now, when we go for this, we're going to hold or anchor one side, so kind of an isometric contraction on that side as we're rotating through the opposite shoulder rotator cuff. Okay? Now, another thing to think about during this is to keep your wrist strong and straight as you're rotating it out. See how I'm keeping my shoulder or elbow right next to the side, not winging out, okay? Now keep going for 5 seconds, then we'll do the other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold that opposite side, right? Little active recovery. Perfect. Keeping the elbow right next to your side. Wrist strong and straight. You don't want it flexing and extending through this range of motion. Breathe. You'll feel the contraction and the burn and the work happening in that rotator cuff through that shoulder. Last 3, 2, and 1. Give it a little shake. We're going to be going with the behind the back chest press. Elbows tucked into your side. Again, bring the elbows slightly forward, and we're going to hold one side as we press the other. Now let's play with range of motion as we're doing this, because that is also the beauty of the Power Reel, is it can go through these different planes of motion, different angles through each of the joints. So play with that. 30 seconds on this side, and we'll switch it to the other. But you feel that the side that is staying put is also doing a little bit of work. Holding that position. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold that side, and let's go through the other side. Great. Also a great workout for warming up for any of your sports, because you can feel that it starts to get that core temperature in your body nice and warm. Heats you up pretty quick. Good. We're traveling from different angles. Beautiful. Press. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that power reel out from behind you, bringing the arms up overhead. Stabilize one arm and bring the opposite one down. Repeat that side, and we just want to avoid the core touching our head, okay? So bring that arm down to the point right above your head. Stabilize the opposite side. Anchor it up there. Good. Pull it down through that shoulder, right towards the side. That's it. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Stabilize that arm and pull down with the other. Wrist is strong and straight. Good. No movement through that wrist. Beautiful. Breathe. Last 8. Good. Feeling that shoulder heat up and work. 3, 2, and 1. Going into the bow and arrow. Roll those shoulders back. Bring the arms out and slightly off to the side. Okay, we're going to anchor one side and pull the opposite. Drawing that elbow back. And again, we can play with angles. So we can travel a bit. Pulling from a high level, bring it down. Can even go from a low level with a high elbow. Great. Draw that elbow back, pulling that scapula towards your spine. 3, 2, switch sides. Good. Stabilize that arm you just worked. Little active recovery. Strong and straight. That's it. Draw that opposite elbow back. Travel with it if it's there for you. Good. Play with those angles. Draw it up. Last 8. Pull that elbow back. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Behind your back for a chest press. So a little bit different from the one we were doing in that we are going to rotate the palm down. So Bring the elbows next to your side. Let's hold that isometric contraction with one side and press the opposite. Great. Travel through that so we can press it up overhead, press it at eye level, chest level, and down around your navel. Perfect. Beautiful. We're going 30 seconds on this side total, and then we'll switch to the other side. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Anchor that elbow next to your side and go ahead and get started with that chest press on the opposite arm. Good. We're working the interior side of the shoulder joint. Really important to keep the whole shoulder joint healthy and strong so you have balance throughout. Great. Drop it down. Stabilize with that other arm. Good, and one other way you can kind of increase that active or passive isolated contraction on the opposite side is to extend through that arm. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, final one of this first of 2 times through is a diagonal fly. We're going to place one of the power reels anchored on the outside of the thigh and bring the opposite one up at 45 degrees over that shoulder. Good. Make sure those shoulders are rolled back. I am bringing it slightly past midline right there. Beautiful. Straight arm. Good. Doing great. 5 seconds. Anchor that bottom arm. 2, 1 more. And 1. Great. Switch. Bring it up. 30 seconds. Good. Nice and strong. Holding it, anchoring it to that opposite thigh. And pulling up at 45 degrees. Feeling those shoulders do the work. Good. And you can use any resistance that helps to get you through that range of motion successfully. So if you have to drop set, 1 more. Great. Shake it out. Give yourself a little stretch. And we're going to go through everything one more time in this healthy shoulder program. Great. Good. And as you're getting stronger, you can change up the resistance. You can change up the amount of time that you're doing each of these. So let's go ahead and get started with external rotation. Let's bring the elbows right next to the side, hold, and pull on one side. Good. External rotation. So you're seeing that I'm bringing it right out to the side. Good, in line with the hip. And also what's important is to keep the elbow next to your side. So if you're feeling like that elbow is starting to kind of chicken wing out there, a great thing to do is put a towel here and press your elbow against it. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Great. Constant source of resistance that you get with the power reels that you won't get with other tools. And that's why we love them. Good. Keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Second exercise, we're going to behind the back chest press. So go ahead and anchor those elbows right next to your side and press one power reel straight out in front of you. Great. Working the anterior side of that body, nice and strong. And let's play with angles. Travel it up and down. Good. Press it out. And a little lower. Good. Shoulder goes through all of these angles throughout the day, so we have to challenge it in that direction. Excellent. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's go the other side. Bring that elbow forward and press with the other one. Good. Let's travel. Excellent. Press. Press. Good. Down low. Good. Good. Press it out in front of you, finishing it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them out. In front of you, shake it out a little bit. Overhead fly. We're going to repeat one side for 30 seconds, then go to the opposite. Anchor up overhead and pull down towards your hip. Repeat. And again, you're only bringing it down to the point right before that cord would touch your head. Okay, so we don't want to make contact with the head. And we want to keep the cord overhead rather than bringing the cord in front of your face. Good. Pull and anchor with a nice straight arm up overhead. Great. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Pull. Draw. Good. Nice athletic stance. Keeping that lower body nice and strong and stable as we work the upper body. That shoulder joint. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're going to bow and arrows, roll it back. Bring those arms up and slightly off to the side, and you are going to rotate that palm down as you draw that elbow back. Great, now let's play with angles. Travel. Down. A little higher. Drop it down. Good. Pull that elbow back. Think about sliding the scapula toward your spine. That's shoulder blade. Good. Stabilize the anchor arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Stabilize. Good. Draw that elbow back. Boom. Down. Row. Travel with that arm. Great. Maybe you find one angle is a little bit more fatigued or it's stronger than the others. Make note of that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! That burn is real. Okay, we're going behind the back again for a chest punch. So roll those shoulders back. Give yourself a moment. Yes, rest is good. Ready? Bring the elbows towards your side and press down. Press. Repeat. And let's play with angles. Bring it up. Come on. Yes, travel. Working the front of that shoulder. Working those chest muscles. Excellent. Down low. Press. Press. Good. Up. Nice and high. Good. Rotate the palm down. That just changes a little bit of where you hit on the chest and in the shoulder when you do that rotation. 3, 2, and 1. Press it out. Good. Go the other side. Now make sure that that anchoring arm, the elbow, is close to your side. So you have a little isometric contraction on that side. It's not completely resting. Okay? Good. Think about your lower body as well. Nice and strong. Stable, athletic stance. Press. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those out from behind you. Last exercise. Anchor it outside of your thigh, and we're going to pull up 30 seconds on this side. Let's go. 30 seconds. Good. Good. Stay in contact with that power reel on your thigh, so you get a nice anchor there, making sure that that shoulder is rotated back, opening up the chest. And then with this opposite arm, that's moving up at 45 degrees. Go ahead and take your time, but we want to make sure that that arm is completely straight when you do it. Other side. Bring it up. Good. Pull. That's it. 45 degrees. Breathe. Let's finish it out strong, gang. Good. 10 seconds. 10. Good. Working those posterior muscles. You got this. You've come this far. Last one. Excellent. Roll your shoulders back. Shake it out. Little stretch here and there. Nice work on the Power Reels Healthy Shoulder Program, gang. See you again soon.